guys, what's going on today? Me and Joel were here because we've had some comments asking about his 1.4 Black Edition Corsa, just asking what it's like and stuff. So we've decided we're going to do like a review on it, and I'm here with Joel. He knows a lot about the car. We can talk about it and just show you everything about it in depth and stuff. So here we are, we're now driving in Joel's Vauxhall Corsa 1.4 Black Edition. I'm with Joel here.
Don't forget the turbo, mate.
Oh yeah, it's obviously got the turbo, 1.4 turbo.
So basically, guys, just in my 1.4 turbo Black Edition, by popular request, as people have asked us, because obviously we've been looking through YouTube and stuff, and there isn't really that much about them. Everybody's modified them to hell because they want a VXR, but that VXR is extremely expensive to insure, as I found out when I tried to get one, but I just couldn't afford one to insure. So I had to settle for Black Edition, which I'm guessing a lot of you will. So yeah, and so today we're just going to be talking about going through handling. I do need petrol. Oh, it's 121. Mate, being broke is not fun. Right, better put some fuel in the old girl. She don't run on there. Oh. God, some people.
What happened?
Some dude was like just flashing his card about. He won't like, because obviously when you contact us, you've got you've got to hold it on to let it.
Oh yeah.
Make contact. So he was just going like this, just going like, flashing it around and stuff. And it's like, mate, come on, just think about it. Like, aren't magic wands. And he was just flicking it about, and it weren't given enough time to read for the card reader to read.
Yeah. Bloody hell. So we just left the petrol station. Joel filled up. What kind of miles per gallon does it get? Stuff like that.
So I put 15 quid in, and I normally average about 40, but when I'm going for it, I get about 35. Motorways and stuff do about 45, something like that. So it's not too bad. It's quite good, to be fair.
And a VXR gets something like 30, doesn't it?
Yeah, VXR gets under 30 sort of thing. So
yeah, that's a quite more efficient.
Yeah, that's why. That's another good bonus about this car. Obviously, you lack performance a bit, but you still get all the good power and stuff, which isn't too bad. And I don't have to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds a month on fuel.
That's true, that's a good point. What's it like in the corners then?
In the corners?
We've now got some coming up.
Not gonna lie, it is really, I think it's really good. As only 20, I've only really driven vans and Corsas and stuff, so I haven't driven many cars, but it is definitely the best car I've driven so far. Yeah. And it has got quite wide tyres, to be fair, so it does handle pretty well. On a damp day like this, had a little bit of rain, it's not. I haven't found anywhere it can't handle yet. Like
the suspension feels like stiffer than your last Corsa.
Yeah, it's got quite a firm ride, which is obviously really good for driving and stuff, but it's not too bad, because sometimes, like, if you're in really hard cars, you just feel like you're in a cage sort of thing, being rattled around like you're driving through roads and stuff. This is about as firm as it is, because when you're driving, going for it, it's good, it holds the road well, but when you're in town going over speed bumps and stuff, it isn't too bad.
Still nice and comfortable. It's
still nice and comfortable, you can still drive it about, take your mum out in it for a Sunday drive, not worry about her being rattled about, which is always good.
And it seems to stick really well, the tyres are really grippy.
Yeah, I do need new tyres, to be fair. At the minute, I do need new tyres soon, and these aren't the best tyres on it at the minute. But like I said, I can't find anywhere this doesn't wheel spin that often. I can put all the power down as soon as I want, sort of thing, which is nice. I haven't got to worry too much about if I'm going to slide off, if I'm going to overdo it, because it's not powerful enough to do that, but still have an amazing time while driving it.
What kind of power has it got?
At the minute, stock, it has got 120 brake. So it's not bad, it's not low, it's good. Whereas if you get the normal 1.4, just a 1.4 flat Corsa, 2014 model like this one, it will have 98 or something. So pretty gutless for a 1.4 engine. Considering my 1 litre Corsa used to have 60 brake horsepower, and that was seriously gutless. That used to take forever to get anywhere. But whereas this obviously got turbo on it, something which is really nice.
Gives it a lot more torque.
Yeah, a lot more. As soon as it hits about 3,000 revs on the turbo kicks in, you can feel it kicking in quite nicely, especially as you come out corners and stuff. And like I've got friends that have got just one 4 turbo, 1.4 Corsa, same size as this, same car, just a 1.4 engine, and they've just got nothing about them. So it's just nothing about them, to be honest. You can't ever. There's no power in them. You just like I don't know. It's definitely worth getting one of these with the turbo on it.
Yeah, I prefer it. If I got one,
it's only a lot better with a turbo into it.
I'm looking to the turbo.
Whereas, so like, if you can't afford a VXR like I was looking at buying a VXR for the same price I bought this car for, and it was going to be, I think, road tax on a VXR is about £240 a year around that area. This is 120, so it's near enough half the road tax. It is half the road tax. Insurance on this was £700 odd for the year. A VXR was 1,900. So if you can afford to pay excess of 1,500 every single year for insurance, then get VXR, because they are amazing cars. But obviously, if you can't, you still want to be able to go and give it some.
This car's pretty perfect for it.
I just absolutely nailed those rear corners, and I couldn't get it to go anywhere. It's a damn day, I just couldn't get it to go. So yeah guys, like we've been talking about, it's just, if you can't get this car, get a black edition. If you can't quite afford a VXR, but you don't want a boring Corsa, because like all my friends that have stepped in this just think it's a boring Corsa, and they're all fairly shocked when you put your foot down, and they're fairly shocked when you get in it, because it's got a nice turbo. Like I said, I've got friends that've got 1.4s and they're gutless.
And it's also got, it's not the VXR body kit, is it?
It's not quite not quite the VXR body kit, but it's got a nice spoiler, and then it's a little bit lower. It's got nice beefed up alloys.
What size are they?
17-inch alloys, 215 wide tyres, 40 depth I think they are.
So it is pretty kitted out, like a lot more sporty than your standard.
Yeah, because your normal standard Corsas are like 15-inch alloys, big old tyres, don't handle very well.
Not the greatest looks either.
They don't look that good, do they?
Not the best.
But this is obviously a lot beefed up, sportier.
Yeah.
Looks a bit more aggressive. And the black on this is so nice.
I do like the colour of the black.
When you polish it up well, when you polish it up nicely, spend a good few hours on it, you can seriously get it glistening. Which I'm sure Ollie can show you.
And it's just as practical. The boot space is the same, I assume.
Yeah, you can't fault this thing. I can get all my work tools in it. I can get my golf clubs in the back if I need to. It's got all the seats and everything, 5 seats, perfect. And so these seats do hug you well quite nicely, don't they?
Yeah.
Because they're sort of bucket seats, but they aren't like the Recaros you get in the VXR, but then they aren't like the basic ones you get in the
No, they have a bit of like a...
They have got a nice sides to them, they hug you quite nicely. Oh, I've got the dirt now. Where's love? Just got dirty. They do hug you quite well, I think, don't they?
They do.
These seats, because they aren't a harsh ride, they aren't too soft, they aren't too hard. They are really nice. But yeah, so I do absolutely love this car to bits.
So it's pretty much like an all-rounder kind of car.
Yeah, so if you want like I've said before, you can't quite afford a VX. If you can't quite afford a VXR and you don't want to just have a Corsa, then this is the car, because you can't fault it. I can't find anywhere this thing can't handle, and it's only got 120 brake.
What's the top speed? We haven't talked about that either. What's that meant to be?
It says it's about 115, 120. I mean, I haven't tested it. I've only really gone up to 80, 75, something like that, 80, whatever hell it is on a dually. But because you know I'm a sensible driver and all that when I need to be. But then the thing is, on these, that is another thing aren't too fond of this car. In Corsas, the speedometer on this only goes up to 120. But I can imagine, from what the car pulls like and stuff, I can imagine you'd get well over 120 if you, for instance, got a remap, got your air filter changed, and done a new exhaust system or something. I'd imagine you'd get well over 120 in this on a track or something. If you were on a nice track day or something, you'd probably take this well over 120. But then obviously your speedometer wouldn't be able to ever tell you, would it?
No, you wouldn't have any idea.
No. Something I don't know. And then this has got all the sort of gadgets and gizmos. Well, I've got stop-start technology on it.
Obviously got, I'm guessing Bluetooth?
No Bluetooth on this. I know it sucks. Obviously you can get ones with the, you can get 3 stages of the interior. You can get one without this big dash which you can't see, but it's got like the trip computer. Oh, it has got Bluetooth actually. I can hook my phone up to it and do hands-free on it and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can get one which is the next stage up, which has got the touchscreen radio, which has then got that as well. So you can obviously get the touchscreen radio, which has got built-in sat nav and all that sort of stuff. But they are really rare to find. Ooh, look, there's an RS Focus up ahead.
Oh, that's really nice.
Ooh, goals. Cheers, mate. I'll have you. That's nice.
That is nice.
National. Where the fuck is he going? Do you really? Whoa, fucking! He's going for it. I've just been done by Safari. Jesus, wet meat. I mean, guys, not many cars, normal cars, go past this, but that guy in that Safari, he is just absolutely nailed it. He's in a 2001 Vauxhall Corsa.